Hello. I have lots of things going on in the background, so deal with it. Hello, everybody. What is that sound? Is the music playing? Okay, good. My hair is looking fabulous today. We also forgot to change the title of stream. What are you doing? How can you forget? Let's change it. Let's change that shit right now. Hello, beautifuls. Do I not know how to spell correctly? Is that not the spelling of the right word? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Here we go. I fixed it. I fixed it. It had to be fixed. For the people out there, for those that it matters to, I did it for you. I did it for you. My hair looks amazing. Shut up. My hair looks amazing. How are we doing? I have too many bottles, water bottles, on my thing. Too many bottles. Too many bottles in here. No, I'm kidding. Hello. Hello. Bring it in. How are you? Hello. 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 Trying to be professional. Guess what? Alright, guess what? It's cozy in here. I'm okay, I just got out of the bed finally. Get out of bed. Go outside. If it looks like shit, go outside anyways. Just do the outside. No, I don't know. Or inside. Just leave the windows open. And then scream into the void. Scream into the void. So, fucking ads. Always. I don't know if you have... Are you subscribed? How do I check that? If you're subscribed, you won't have ads right now. You are. Did you do it or did someone gift it? I think someone came in and gifted everybody. Not just someone. I think it was Zero Ninja. I can go back. There was a shit ton of subs. You bought it yourself. Thank you so much. Twitch is weird. They're like, give us money. The money doesn't really go to me, unfortunately. That's why I have a... And again, I'm not saying this to get money. But I have... I have a... like PayPal donation. I need to figure out... People were saying there's a different donation that works better. Because, you know... I'm just saying this to say this. I do this on my free time, and I'm not directing it at you by any means. I do this on my free time, so it's very hard for me to put effort and time into it when the rest of the world's like, hey, you gotta do this stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to though. Trying to bring happiness into the world, not make some billionaires rich. But I can't just do this without avoiding my financial status. So again, as much as I try to put time and effort into streaming, it does come with the pull of pulling me towards the other way of like, you really can't, but I'm trying. So donations, channel support helps out a lot. I really appreciate that. Because if you were streaming, I'd do the same. You can ask any of my Twitch friends. I'm all sub to them. Oh, I'm eating some maple sugar, brown sugar, not maple sugar, brown sugar oatmeal. Mush. Trying to multitask this morning. And that's what I'm gonna do most mornings. Because I'm dying on the inside. I'm exhausted. I've been, for the past month, been trying to figure out a schedule that would work so I can do this for fun. And I can't stay up late anymore. It's killing me. I tried. And it's not so much staying up late, but it's just, I hate my job. Don't tell them. I hate my job. I think most people do. If they paid me right, I wouldn't care. Like, I just don't want to have to get a second job is the issue. And they're really pushing me into that. What am I? No, they already did push me into that. I just don't want to. Which is why I DoorDash. So, my new schedule is stream for a couple hours in the morning. Unfortunately. Say hello to everybody. Have a little fun time. Like, like a breakfast news. Maybe I can do that. Bring some news, but like positive news. And then I go to do DoorDash, and then I have work at 3. Now, that will change over time, I'm hoping, if I can scam a bunch of people to come and follow me. I don't seem to be reaching anybody anymore, and that's because I haven't done it a whole lot. You can only look cute for so long. It only does enough. I'm just kidding. But I'm upset. Someone got rid of my... I had 111 followers, right? And I like that number, and I'm guessing somebody heard that number was good for me, and then they removed themselves. Or it's an account that got deleted or something, because there was somebody who was following me that was just some asshole from Facebook who got all my information and was like stalking me everywhere. I left him on there so he can see me. He's blocked. He can't do shit or interact with me. But he's probably the 11th person that I've lost. The one person that had my 111. In fact, let me see. There's a place I go to. I just remember the name of the website. Hells yeah. I'm gonna look it up before I bring it up, because you guys are gonna think I'm a weirdo. And if you don't like finger licking and stuff on screen, I apologize. My grandfather was that way. I didn't care. Let's see. Okay, we are watching. Okay. So why did I care about 111? I'll tell you why. Let's see. Whoa. I don't belong here. Is this it? Is this where I wanted to go? No. It's affiliated links? No. Affiliated links. Holy God. I cannot talk. This isn't what I was looking for. Broskies, you need to calm your titties. Why can't I find it? Maybe they don't have... let's type it. I go to a specific website. Because I'm a weirdo. Don't want symbolism. Is this it? Alright. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. YouTube? Did it work? No. No. Hold on. Okay, right. Window capture. We want the brave. We want that. Okay, so why didn't it come up? There it is. Oh, hold on. Oh. Hold on. I have I'm lurking other streamers. I know what I'm doing. I'll fix it. Let's make it its own window. How about that? And we'll get rid of this. Minimize. Alright. We'll do this. Now what happens? Let's see. Oh, okay. So it wants to go... Let's capture window. Where are you at, girl? There it is. Did it go away? Yeah, I don't hear him anymore. It's Mr. Lalege. He's streaming right now if you want to see a very charismatic individual. So much energy. I have no energy. We sleepy, girl. We sleepy. Oh no, you can still hear him. Hold on. What happened? What happened? How do I make it so there's no audio? Window application. There we go. Let's try this.
What's going on?
No, I can still hear him. Shit. Okay, let's copy and paste. All right, brilliant. Let's take it over here. By the way, that's my washer machine in the background. Let's capture mother. Someone said hi. Someone said hi. I'll be right there. Oh my god, it's getting louder. Okay. Oh, hi Alana, how are you? Let's change this to window captured and then change it to Safari. Where are you? There it is. There we go. I fixed it. Gay? You are gay? It is loud. It's my washing machine. Sorry for the dirty. It's dirty. We're trying. Alright, how do I fit this bitch to this window? Holy, it's loud. Alright, it's because... Oh. I know. Hold on. Default. Yes. Whoa. Oh. Shit. There we go. What did I do? I'm not sure what happened. I think... Give me one moment. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Shit. Listen. Listen here. There we go. Alright. Why is this important? Why is 111 important? There's a... It's so fucking loud. It's my washing machine. It's almost over. Hold on. Let me put a filter on really quick. I think I can do that. Holy shit. Just chatting microphone. Let's put a filter on you. What happened? Filters. Noise suppression. Noise gate? Noise suppression. Hey, there we go. How's that? Okay, so the reason... Hello, everybody. It's gonna sound weird, though. I'm gonna sound a little robotic because it's gonna try to compete with the sound still. Are y'all having a good movie time? And I'm just popping in. I have to go in like 5 minutes. I'll be late to go to the shop. Better it's gone. No more washing machine. No, it sounds good. Okay, good. Yeah, I was getting a little loud. So we were just talking about how I lost one follower. And it's only upsetting because my number was 111. And I like that because it meant something to me. And hopefully you can see this okay. I'm going to scroll down to... This is all the mumbo jumbo. What it meant was, here it is. Here's the big part of it. Can you see that okay? Yeah. What it meant was, something new is coming. Abundance and prosperity. Spiritual strength and the independence that comes with it. Universal support. I like that. I want that. It is a sign of new beginnings, abundance, prosperity, spiritual strength, and universal support. If you believe in this sort of thing. I kind of do, and the only reason why I do is not because I read up on it and was like, oh my god, now I'm all in. No, I started seeing things, and then was like, there's some patterns here, right? I started recognizing patterns, everywhere I would go, and a lot of them were numerical, and kind of like that Jim Carrey movie 23, where he goes like insane over numbers. Yeah, no, I started going insane because I was like, why am I seeing these numbers? Why do they seem to appear stronger and louder? And that's when I looked into it and I asked the internet. I went, Google, what the f does that mean? Because that's fucking wild, right? That's wild. And then there was an answer. Of course, if you go on the internet, you're going to find an answer to something. Might not be the right answer. Yeah, if I get a new follower, it'll come back. Let's see. So those are things it's associated with. So let's look for, and again, you can use any website. I use Manifestation Like Whoa. It's one that popped to me in the early beginnings of my journey of looking shit like this up. We already know what it's trying to tell me, but what does it do? Let me see. I know there's a spot where they give you, okay, what does it mean for a twin flame reunion? Am I looking for a twin flame reunion? I don't know. Um, I thought I had a twin flame at one point, and I don't know if they were that. I don't know. It's hard to recognize now who that person was. Um, if I'm single, what does it mean? It means. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. It means the person is likely to come into your life quickly and unexpectedly. They may have even swept you off your feet. So if you've been feeling down about your love life or questioning your worthiness, know that you are deserving of all the love in the world. Most of the time and I apologize because I'm reading, I don't have a second screen, so if we're chatting, okay, no chatting. I should put a little, oh, I need to put crewman's thing. I need to get that going on here, and I should probably do that for situations like this. Okay, note to self, make a note. Do it. Just get it done already. Stop procrastinating. So issues with attracting the right kind of partner. So the good news is here to help healing whatever's holding me back from attracting healthy, lasting love in your life. Cool. What does it mean for your relationship? Not in a committed relationship. Does not apply to me. When you're thinking of someone, and that has been happening recently, what does that mean? It's possibly they've been thinking of you too. Um, Person thinking about someone you might have in your life, meant to have in your life for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know. That person's gone. They're in a whole other state now. So, you know what? I have chat down here. You guys, I have you down here. You have a wonderful day too, Ants World. Um, Whatever you're doing, have the best day. Can I block this person? Hold up. Someone, we got a bot. We got bot. Possible ban evader. Ban this bitch. Let's. Why can't I do anything? Um, Here we go. I could do this. Ban. All right, cool. Let's pop you out. Bots. Bots are wild. They exist. It's okay. So, what was I saying? I kind of want to do a card reading, and again, I don't have all the knowledge of the cards. I have them. I'm gonna do one though, I think before I end the stream. And if that's something you're interested in watching, stick around. Let's close you. Part of your soul family. So yeah, I mean that person could just be connected to me because they're connected to me in the sense of they were part of my journey. And when you come across people, you'll always be connected to them, no matter what, good or bad. Um, Maybe you forget about them. Oh, do we want to
You know how
manifest some
long
X
I've been
back?
waiting for this?
Wait a minute.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself
Who
here.
did this? Who did this? Kitten TY Gaming, thank you for the follow. How are you today? Whoever you are. Oh, I know who this is. You play Fortnite with us, right? Right? No. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. Black Parade, right? Isn't that... Yeah. Ooh, okay. Perfect. We're back. We're back. We're back in the 111. I don't even care if I stay 111 forever. Like, that's gonna be some new journey door opening number. So in the event I was trying to manifest an ex back, I would need to first make sure that I have my own self-worth and basically love myself. You may have been compromising your true desires, sacrificing yourself because you put them ahead of you. It may seem like putting them first will help bring them back. Yeah, so don't ever put somebody first if you're missing someone. And they actually care about you. Let's say this is someone who cares about you, but like your lives have gone in two different paths. Don't wait on them. Focus on what you're doing and what you're doing in life. So a video I've seen recently was great. The guy was like, if you are yearning for someone, don't wait for them, sit around like, you know, a dog waiting for their owner to come back home. He basically said, turn that yearning into art, make a poem, do something with that feeling and put it there. Don't chase the feeling and let it stay empty. Fulfill it by doing something. Paint something that looks like yearning. I don't know, anything. Write a poem, write a story, do something. And yeah, you don't want to wait for that person. Maybe you are meant to be together, but don't wait around for them. Work on you. Because whatever was not working when you were together is a two-way system. It's not just they were a bad person or you were a bad person. Everybody has their part to play. So if both people are working on themselves and they do desire to get back together at some point because their lives cross paths again, maybe there's some healing to get from that. So always make sure you're in a healthy place. You, feet. Sex and intimacy. Don't know anything about that. Haven't had sex in like a few months. Let's just be honest. For money, should I manifest some money? Prosperity, be bold, but intentional with your financial decisions you make, such as situations can be advantageous to business ventures and financial investments. However, without accurate guidance from intuition, you may find your manifestations to be counterproductive towards your purpose and goals. Remain aligned with your intuition and stay focused, and you can't go wrong. Can't get fertile. You can try. I can't get fertile, but you can try. Or pregnant, I mean. You can try. We can try multiple times. Maybe next time would be the winner. Again, not against. Just kidding. What happens when you stop seeing it? It's been a while. It's been 2 years since I've seen it, so that makes sense. When I was first seen, and I've seen it multiple times, it's not just like recently. I'm not new to this like spiritual awakening. But the last time I've seen it this intensely was two years ago. Oh, hello, there's people. Sorry, I only have one screen, so I was reading what the numerology behind 111. Let's see. All right, let's get rid of that. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I got distracted. Good advice. Thank you. I'm glad you find it useful. Let's go back. No, you're right. Okay, so I was right about who followed. Thank you for following, by the way. I love listening to your thoughts on stuff like this. Can you have like a, I don't know, Philosophy Humanity Day? Originally Princess Kitten Cat, My stream was supposed to be like this. And then I got too nervous because I'm like, it's hard to stay focused for me, like with my ADHD. And I also feel like there's people more knowledgeable, but I think too, when it comes to knowledge, the more you spend time practicing what you like and enjoy, like, philosophy and things like that, the more you learn. And then, like, over time, the more of an expert you become at it. Um, so I can, especially since I'm going to be doing these morning streams for breakfast time, like, I don't want to do a whole lot of gaming. I mean, I can, but like if I'm starting out my day, like I was telling um Kia, Kaya, Kia, Kaya, Kia. Sorry. That, like, maybe, yeah, like making it like a breakfast and coffee time. You know what I mean? Like, that's a cool thing to wake up to. If you're like have nothing available to watch and you're just like, what do I watch? Well, Em's got some coffee and she's talking some weird stuff. Let's listen. Maybe once a week, like do a Monday thing. I mean, I enjoy gaming too, though, but I think since like I went to school for psychology, like I this is more my jam, especially since it's not like psychology like modern society related. Um it's more what am I what am I saying? It's more I don't want to say supernatural. The word is, oh god, I'm nervous now. Um it is, oh gosh, I can't remember the word. See, this is why I don't want to do this because I can't like stay focused a lot of the time. I think I was on a good flow and then I just ADHD brain decided to break itself. It's also a dialogue. The more you do this, engage, the more you get people in who are wanting to talk this kind of that kind of stuff. Yeah, Kia like the car. It is Kia like the car. Spiritual. So maybe not so much spiritual, but like oh my god, it has its word that has to do with the universe. It is metaphysical. Whoa, there we go. I forget words and then I just lose my confidence because yeah, because like I it's just my brain. Okay, let's rewind. Since 2020, maybe even before that, I have been running on survival mode and stress up until now. And still probably. So my prefrontal cortex is like it's diminished. Um I mean, I wouldn't know without scanning it, but like I just feel like my cognitive though has severely declined over the years. Um to the point where I'm trying to remove that stress and I'm working with a professional um and get that stress reworked, healed, and hopefully things in the back in the right direction again. Um School also added to that. I finished my 4-year degree finally 2 years ago. Holy cow, it's been 2 years now. I haven't done anything with it. Possibly might go for a master's, but I finished that, and that was a stressful 2 years. I felt like it gave me PTSD, and it did, and school does because they want to push you to see how much you want that. Um, did I want it then? Yeah, I did want to go into psychology, but like I still do. I still do. But I feel like the psychology world is based on a narrative that's very pro, it's very ableist. It's very pro able bodied people, able minded people. And I don't like that because it targets everyone else as a disorder, an issue, a flaw, subhuman to society that I don't like. I don't like that at all. I don't like having, if I had to go into work and talk to clients, to use a diagnostic tool that labels them as defective. And I really think the whole industry needs to be reformed because it was invented by wealthy white men, old wealthy white men, and the study subjects predominantly were males. So all the research we have is on a male heteronormative stance. And that doesn't reflect everybody because there's a lot of people. And I'm not saying, oh, bad those people. They did what they did. Um, but we need more and it needs to be better and it needs to be more inclusive and less damaging to where we allow today like our political leaders to be like these people are bad. Like look what JFK Jr. has said about people with autism, saying that they're not productive members of society. That's wild. I have autism. Am I struggling? Sure. But I go to work. I pay my taxes. I had children. Still have children. But I mean, like they was saying like they don't produce children. Why that's a concern, nobody knows. But like it's wild. That's what I'm saying. Having those narratives of what how we diagnose people allows people like that to blindly just subhumanize a whole society of people who exist outside of their control. Like I have cute little they're butterflies. By the way, if you ever I'll just the top tier of my subscription because like the more you the longer you subscribe, the more your badge grows, right? Um and yeah, it's random because the rest of it is tacos. The final one is a rainbow butterfly. I happened to see it and I was like, you know what? I have rainbow butterfly earrings. I'm going to make that the final badge. So if you follow me that long, chances are you're a rainbow butterfly. Um, holy, I can't find the hole. Where are you? There it is. I have my Fortnite accent on. There we go. Okay. Metaphysical, yeah. A song to check out by Milo is called Folk Metaphysics. Is it a good one? Is it safe? Can I play it on here? Let me see. Folk Metaphysics. I'm gonna play it. Thank you, Debbie, for popping in. I don't know if you're still around, but if you are, sorry, I didn't mention you. And let's give her a shout out. I haven't watched you in a minute, but that's also because I've been getting normal sleep. Um, oops. Bam. I want to give you a shout out. You're a wonderful human being. Let's see. Yeah, so over time, oh, we're gonna listen to that song. That's right. Here we go. Ready? Are we ready? Am I ready? This is me. Wait. Okay. This is me. Pause. This is me reacting to Princess's song. Request? Suggestion. Here we go. This is gonna blow my mind, isn't it? And that's the guy that the guy's singing right there. Like that's not taken from anything. I like it. Whoa, that was weird. Post my stamp. Where's your stamp? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on. Oh no. Forgot to tell everybody. Why is it hidden? Don't hide. Don't hide. Don't disable that. Um, we are listening to a song suggestion. I actually like it. Bam. Can I pin that? There we go. It's pinned now. That's our Discord, by the way. Okay, posted my stamp. Selfie channel? My selfie channel? Our. Our. We are a community. Almost gave away my, secret dictatorship, side. Whoa. I can't have you guys find that out about me. If I did that. Oh. No, you probably put it in Basti's. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Sorry. Wait. Oh, sorry. Okay. That was actually really good. I'm gonna add that to. I'm trying to create a whole like Wi-Fi playlist. Other than this one I found online, it's just like Twitch lo-fi streaming playlist. Um, because I need for mornings like this, Wi-Fi is gonna work out perfect. Um, since I'm not gonna be doing like a whole lot of gaming. That looks like my ex-father-in-law's home. That's weird. Anyways, like, yeah, anyways. That's weird. Okay, I was looking at the stamp. Okay, here we go. Oh, whoa. I gotta go all the way down. Alright, I gotta react to it really quick. That's awesome. The line work's incredible. I don't know why I'm talking to my phone, though. You're up here. 28 years later, Quest. I just watched 28 days, 28 weeks. Um, yesterday. So 28 years. When's that coming out? Anyways, I'm gonna whatever that thing is, I want it. Let's go back. I'm so sorry. Tried Selena Gomez Oreos. Um, um, what does that mean? Selena Gomez Oreos. Explain. Like you tried to make. Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. Selena Gomez Oreos? Are they out? Is this like a... Hold on. Hold on. Alright. No. No. Why? Why? Why is this a thing? You buy at store. Why we buy at store? Hold on. What? And what do they taste like? Generic Oreos with her signature on them? I mean, that's pretty awesome though to get your name on some Oreos. It makes me wonder though. Okay, because here's the problem. Not with her Oreo. I'm gonna buy them now. Like I'm just gonna go buy some. That's it. I'm gonna buy some tomorrow morning. Oh no, I won't be streaming tomorrow morning because I work in the morning and I switch shifts for tomorrow night. So I was reading this thing and there's a couple of videos I watched of people they just added cinnamon. So Post Malone Oreos a few months ago. I didn't even see those come out. I don't go to the store that often. I survive off very little, not because I can't go buy groceries, but because I can survive off very little. So I'm never like in the store that often anymore. They just add cinnamon. I'm gonna have to try them before they're out. But what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a Oreo market crash, you guys. You're hearing it from me. News first. Oreo market crash this year, okay? You know why? Do we know why? Can we guess? Can you guess what's coming? It's happened once before with the Oreo industry. Do we know? Do we know? All right, so get this. They're going to try, Oreo company is going to try their Pokemon edition again. And when this happened last time, there were no Oreo cookies left. There were none. They were gone. They were eliminated from the market for months. And it took there were so many of these packages of Pokemon Oreo collector editions posted on eBay and other like resale sites for like hundreds and thousands of dollars. I don't think anybody was buying them, but like that's wild. Pokemon? Yeah. So let me see. I don't know when they're releasing it, but they let me oh, I have the thing up, huh? Let me see. Pokemon 2025 Oreo. If they haven't already released it, it's soon. Yeah, limited edition, 16 different Pokemon designs. Pikachu, Charmander, oh, a rare Mew. So that's one reason why people are buying them, I've heard. Um, and there's a chance to win a trip to Japan. Rare Mew cookie. Find adding a layer of excitement to collectors. That's wild. Because then you'd have okay, here's the thing about collecting though. If you wanted to know if the Mew one was inside of it, you'd have to open the package. So people are selling the first time they did this in container like sealed like collector edition cases for the Oreo to protect it, but they're trying to sell them individually as coins. When does it come out though? When do they release? Are they already released? January? Oh, maybe it already happened. Release. September. Wait, hold on. No, no. Don't want you to know where I'm at. No, okay, yeah, that was the first one. Where's the second? September 13th? I don't know. They're yeah, Walmart exclusive. It's it's this year. I'm not exactly sure what the day is though. Maybe September. No, that was in 2021. That was the first time they did it. But it's happening again. It's gonna happen. We're gonna lose the Oreo market. It's gonna crash. It's gonna yeah, all chaos is gonna ensue. It's gonna be a pandemonium. There's gonna be pandemonium in the streets. For like you've seen videos, I'm sure you've seen videos of like dudes going to Pokemon card vending machines and buying the shit of all the cards, and it's you're gonna see those same dudes at the grocery store buying packages and packages of Oreo cookies. We're doomed. Because what about the kids? Will someone please think of the children? We realize the children. When is Chips Ahoy going to step up? Right? They need to do their own versions of these things. Children are they're going to be crying at night. We're going to hear more crying and screaming at night from block to block because kids aren't going to have their Oreos and milk because some grown man bought them all. And not just one man, but a whole nation of men who are going to be buying these things up, and collectors, you know, and honest collectors. But it's gonna be chaos. There's gonna be chaos in the streets. There's gonna be tired parents. There's gonna be angry toddlers, and that's it. There's already enough going on in America. It's gonna hit a tipping point. The tipping point is gonna be Oreo company starts World War III. It's not anything going on right now. It's gonna be the Oreo company and scalpers. So this Pokemon Oreo is happening. It is happening. I just don't know like the date. Because it wasn't like set in stone yet, but there was talks from the video I watched. The person who reported about it works within their like what they're releasing every month, and so that was on the schedule. So like how they're doing the pop artists right now, there's going to be a return of the Pokemon. Like they did a collaboration on, and already invested time and money into doing that collaboration. When it's going to happen though, I don't know. But you can expect Oreos to be gone. So I don't know if they're going to create their own Pokemon Oreo packages and just have that separate from the rest of the stock of Oreos, or if it's just going to be like they're all Pokemon Oreos right now. to make use of their factories to make more Oreos. We're gonna have to make more Oreos. We're gonna have to attack other nations. There's gonna be nations who are gonna attack us for our Pokemon Oreos. They're all gonna be looking for Mew. Um, and that's gonna be a problem because nobody knows where Mew is. And so we're gonna have some angry nations who are gonna look at us and scream, "Why have you done this to us, Oreo company, Nestle? Nestle, why have you done this to us? Is it Nestle that why have you forsaken us? The people do not deserve this." But then they're gonna turn to Japan because Pokemon is a Japanese company. I can't even say it's like it's a company now. There's no longer like the Pokemon like game or like title IP. Yeah. It's a company now. They're gonna go after the Pokemon company in Japan, and Japan is gonna have to jump in on this war against desserts, not desserts. What do you call them? Pastries. The whole pastry industry is going to be in an uproar, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know. I hear they're going to get rid of like cookies. They're talking about locking up certain cookies. Like, I don't ever, let me see. They're going to, here, here. Like, what was it? Oh, yeah. Like, the Miss Abuelita? The Abuelita cookies are going to get locked up, I hear. I don't know why. There was just like a random like push to locking up Abuelita cookies. I don't know, guys. It's gonna attack. Oh wait, I already read that part. But we'll see. I think it'll turn out okay though. I think eventually we'll heal. We'll replenish the Oreo stock. And we'll see the Oreo nation grow again. Back to its normal. Back to normalcy. Hopefully. And hopefully we can avoid Cookie War 3. I keep finding these. Okay, here's the weird thing. I don't wear these, but they show up everywhere in my house, like all over my desk. It must be children. I'm not sure. Ah. So yeah, that's happening. That's a thing. That's a thing that's gonna happen. Although, just a short setback. Um, we where we cause World War Three. Yeah, it could potentially go from Cookie War 3 to World War 3. All the nations are going to ask, where is that Mew and why can't we feed the children Oreo cookies? It's a problem. Not not to play light on what's going on in the world, but I think we need a laugh every now and then. And the greatest thing about tragedy is comedy in the same sense is time, and even though it's not enough time, but we're a TikTok nation, and so our attention spans are even smaller. So time and what is it? What is it? It was tragedy. Time and tragedy are comedy. So this works. This works out within the equation of a little light comedy in a world in complete disarray. Who's disarray? I don't know. Um, how did we get here? I ask myself that question every day. Oh no, I'm losing stuff. I'm gonna grab a snack really quick. Enjoy these tunes. I should just find something like wild to play that would like Wait, what mix is this? Nope. Nope. Let's find. Oh, I know. I want to play a song. Here we go. You get to hear this song. I'll be right back. Mm, 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 mm. I'm back. Listen, if the world's coming down, I'm gonna try to make it as peaceful as possible. Um, and if that's lame, then I'm pretty lame. Didn't know that would show up. My window's open, so what do I do with my spoon? Come. Oh, sure. The song's over. That's okay. That's okay. I got snacks. I got snacks because I need to stay energized. Like, what a chill morning, right? Um, it just hit me. What snacks did I bring? I brought us Chobani peach, Chobani peach yogurt, a cheese stick, even though I just had breakfast, and a water bottle. Would you like some? I used to spend my mornings just staring at the ceiling, listening to music like this. And I would sit there for hours, completely no executive function, and I felt amazing. That was the old life, though. That was before I moved out of here. I can't do that now. I have to constantly be working and be doing something. Um, and Twitch is part of that. It's part of my investment of time before I go to do like some door dashing and then like real work. I say real work, but like a 9 to 5 clock in job. Speaking of, I started a little late today, so let's see what it looks like right now. Not busy. I'm not gonna worry about it then. Means I'm supposed to be here with you all, Holy shit. That was weird. What did I do? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh, that was weird. That was loud. You would love some? Here. For you. Oops, sorry. I would love to feel like nothing's out to get me. But that's just wrong. It's just wrong. We know there are some people out there that want to see me removed. In life. And that's unfortunate. Like, I think the people, I'm gonna go off on a tangent really quick. I think the people who want trans people gone don't know any trans people. Because if we did, they'd be able to humanize us. And since they don't know us, or know anybody who is one, or nobody that's trans feels safe to be around them, they don't have to humanize us because they don't know what it's like to know a trans person. That's unfortunate. Because, like, what if I was just gone tomorrow? Not because of, like, any phobia or hate, but I was just gone. That'd affect people. Um, so, because it's still Pride Month, I just want to say, tell a trans person today that you love them. And that they're safe. And that everything is going to be okay. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Holy shit. Let them know. Let's see. I'm going to attempt something. I'm scared to attempt it. Because eventually I'll get the people who are more knowledgeable than me. And they'll jump down my throat. And I'll say, I'm sorry. I didn't go to witch school. But if anybody's down, I would like to do a reading. I'm not good at them. So, and I'm not doing it like, if you don't want it done on you, that's fine. I could just do it for me. But if you're not into tarot and you think it's demonic or whatever, then you're okay to leave. All right, let's see. Wait, I'm gonna need. Again, I haven't done this people are, they've had their whole lives to create an identity of themselves and have knowledge of how to do these things. I'm new to it all. Because I've never felt secure enough to just like practice it on my own. So, give me a second. I need to put my camera up, and we're gonna get a bird's eye view of this. 111. 1111, I mean. Make a wish, y'all. This is where I'm supposed to be right now. You will die. Be close behind. Follow you into the dark. A tunnel's the gates of light. Just our hands clasped so tight. Waiting for the end of a spark. Sorry, I have to like back away. They both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on a vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. Youth school, as vicious as Roman rule. I got my knuckles bruised by a lady in black. I held my tongue as she told me, son, fear is the heart of love. So I never went back. If heaven and hell decide that they both are satisfied, illuminate the nose on a vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, I'll follow you into the dark. There's a delay, so I gotta sing a little bit earlier. Everything to see from Bangkok to Calgary, and the soles of our shoes are all worn down. The time for sleep is now. It's nothing to cry about. We'll hold each other soon in the blackest. I can't hit that note right now. But they both are satisfied. Illuminate the nose on a vacancy signs. If there's no one beside you when your soul embarks, then I'll follow you into the dark. I'll follow you into the dark. I love your singing. Thank you. I'm very amateur at it. And I have I have, what do you call it? My have allergies really bad right now. Okay. 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 Oh, why isn't it connecting? No. Let's see. Where is it at? That's weird that doesn't try to connect anymore. Here it is. I'm just gonna do something really quick. Oh, it's gone. What? Cancel. Discard. That is weird. Why isn't it active? I just need to use trade-off, handoff, accessibility. I remember things. No. Is it? Shoot. I don't remember how to do this. That makes sense why I haven't been connecting to... Let me see if I can get this going. That's weird. Oh, connecting. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's what we did last time. Hold up. Maybe it's because I have to be connected. And then I have to allow it. Shoot. Let me go back really quick. Damn it to hell. Oh, here we go. It's back now. But it's not. There it is. Are you connecting a pair of headphones? There we go. Ha, gotcha. All right, friends. I'm so sorts of confused. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Oh, that's not plugged in. That's unfortunate. I was gonna have it all lit up. Give me one moment. Give me like 5 seconds. Girl, we got it. We got it. Woo! Making messes. Thank you for the kind words. Garbage. Sorry. I'm a messy girl. Okay, I got it. I got the camera working. And I need to move you somewhere. Maybe I can just push it back. Okay, so. What do we want? What do we want? What are we doing? That's what you don't know either. Okay, so we're gonna do some tarot. I got this lovely set. It's a tattoo set. Again, if anybody comes in and they're complete haters because I'm not like an expert, at any of this other than knowing my intuition. I mean, they can give me some guidance, maybe. I'll allow that. But, again, if you believe in this sort of thing, maybe you'll stick around. Maybe you have a question. I know a question I have, and I need to focus on myself, because if you try to focus too big of a picture, the issue is you have no control over those things. So we only have control over ourselves, unfortunately. So you can't go, I mean, you can wonder about like the state of the world, but the thing is, it's chaotic. It's always changing. It's always flowing. So, you can put an intention about yourself, things you want. Maybe you want to know past, present, future. Let's do that. Let's see how well this goes. Past, present, future. It's kind of the generic card draw that I do, and maybe I'll get hate for it. That's fine. But oh, that one's upside down. Okay. So the Knight of Wands. And again, feel free, if anybody knows the meanings better than I do, shout it out. I am not opposed to knowledgeable people being... so let's go to Wands. That's where I'm at. Okay, cool. Not opposed to that. It's when people try to like tear you down. So we have an upside down Knight of Wands. That's funny. I just had this conversation with somebody. Okay, so it's basically saying you're like a pillar of the community, almost like to the point of like wanting to be an authority of I was just having this conversation, authority of to almost an extreme, to like a very strict, rigid. And this is a conversation I was having with someone, was that I am very rigid in my growth, that I forget to smell the roses and meet people at their... I forget to meet people at where they're at in their journey. And I expect to be able to be where I'm at and what I know. And that's rough because when you get, and I'm not saying I'm like above anybody as far as my journey of like where I'm at, but when you see patterns of things, when you have really good pattern recognition and you know like the things, like how to stop the troubles in your life and the issues, you know what I'm trying to say? When you can recognize those patterns and you notice that people can't, and they do things that you have been through yourself, that you go, you're gonna experience this. And maybe I'm right, but I guess it's not my place to tell you. That's why I'm rigid, because I want people to not go down that path that I went down. And then I realize everybody's on their own part of their path. And it's like being a graduate, a college graduate, and you see all these freshmen and you're like, you're gonna fail if you do this. And then you realize nobody taught you how to be a student. You went through the journey yourself, and by the time you came out the other end, you were a master of your knowledge and how you studied and got through college. You didn't know any of that when you first went in. And same thing with people who are on that part of their journey. I just so happened to meet and associate more recently with people who are at that part of their journey. And it's hard for me to not be like super rigid and step in and be like, pay attention. But it's like, oh, you know what? It's fine. I can just be there for them when things don't go the way they go. Or the things that I don't want them to go the way they want them to go. And just worry about myself. About my damn self. So that's what the Knight of Wands is saying, is like, again, for people who are more knowledgeable at this than myself, then feel free to like chime in. But the reason I was going to look up, what does it mean when a card is upside down? Okay, hold on. I don't have any room on this desk, and I've seen people who literally have foldable tables stream, and I think, you're using a foldable table, how can I not figure this shit out on like a desk? And it's because I also have too much clutter on it. Like this whole left side is just things that I might need in the event. I need to get a drawer to put all my stream stuff in. That's what I'm gonna go do today. What does it mean if a tarot card is upside down? So, the blockage or delay. That's right. Okay. So, internal struggle related to the cards. So, yeah. Okay. Blockage. So, okay. It's upside down. I'm having a blockage to... There's a blockage. And maybe this isn't just for me. Maybe there's just somebody who's watching. There's a blockage. And it has to do when it comes to... being a good mediator, devoted, loyal, good conscience, strict and harsh, pillar of community, estate owner or manager. So you're a leader of some sort, and right now your ability to lead is blocked. Maybe this is for the nation. You know, we have a leader. I'm gonna stop saying he's. I mean, I don't consider him a good leader. But doesn't mean he's not. And I say that not to be like, you're the president. No, I don't. He's not a good leader. But, you know, there's a blockage. We're being blocked, too. If there's a lot of ways you can interpret this. So that said, are these all upside down? Am I doing this wrong? No, some cards are just upside down. And I did not do that to the deck. Holy, this is cool. So we got another blockage. 6 of coins. Again, I'm all over the place of how I started this draw. Good financial trend on the up and up. Caring acts, generosity, care, benefactor, paying attention, being vigilant, desire, illusion, envy, jealousy, paying debts to bail. Yeah, I do. If this is about me, I do have a blockage when it comes to money. Way to call me out, tarot. Way to call me out. Hold up. There we go. Fuck. I'm sorry. This is the worst tarot draw ever. No, yeah. So we have a upside down 6 of coins. There's a blockage to finances. But is there hope? Let's ask that. Is there hope to become the thing we want to be and get out of this rut? To get out of where we might be stuck in life? Will it always be this way? Let's get sloppy with it. Let's just get sloppy with the... We're getting sloppy with the shuffling. I can't, though. I don't know how to be violent. I mean, I do, but I just can't. All right, ready? Another upside down card. Holy fuck. It's okay. It doesn't mean bad things. Sorry for the cussing. All right, cups. Hold on. Blockage, delay, internal struggle related to the card's usual meaning. Okay, so there's an internal struggle. This is for me. So we have a upside down Four of Cups. And overactive imagination, concealed anxiety, boredom, satisfied preoccupation, or satiated preoccupation, aversion, disappointment, disconnect, weary, blindness, not seeing the good things, self-pity. Holy crap. Why are we calling me out, cards? Why are we calling me out today? Alright, well, that's fair. That's a fair draw. It's a very unusual drawing. I've never had a reading like this before. And maybe it's because I'm not focused and centered. You know, there's a little entertainment value. So what do I see, though? What do I see? I see what we already know. I think with these three cards, we see what we already know. And not necessarily what we want to find out. These are where things are, not where they can be. So the blockage. Okay. There's a blockage. Okay. Oh no. Can we unblock? What do you do with the pieces of broken heart? Let me see that last one again. It's true. I be having an overactive imagination when it comes to things. I tend to take one little piece of information and run with it. Like for the weirdest time during the first round of protests this year, I had looked into the fact that all the state capitals were being under construction. And I thought that was a big conspiracy of like, wait a minute, they're all under construction. Something's up about that. It's a trap, right? I do have an overactive imagination. So what do I do with that? What do I do with that imagination? What do I do with the blockage of money? Where do we go? Where do we go from here? The strict rigidness, the finances, and this paranoia. I'm just going to call it out. This paranoia. All right, fine. Two of Swords and... Okay. Two of Swords and Knight of Cups. Brit. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so Knight of Cups. How do we get forward? All right, well, according to the Knight of Cups, business opportunity. A business opportunity with an individual, an invitation, a financial opportunity, usually through invitation. So what that's saying is take the opportunity when that comes to possibly go with it. That's how we get out of the financial situation that we're in, that we're burdened in. And the recovery from financial ruin isn't going to come from, it's going to come from help. It's going to come from an outside invitation opportunity, and that opportunity is going to help take me where I need to go. I agree. The reason why I laugh is because the first card, Two of Swords, and they're both upright, so I love the artwork. The artist is... Oh. The artist is... Oh, that can be why I was upside down. Excuse me. Doesn't it have the artist name? I'll find it. Just give me a moment. The artist is... I should probably read through this. It would let me know a couple things about... Okay, Mega Munden. It's a UK artist. The reason why I laugh about this first card though, balance. So finding balance and it's, yeah, because yep, you're gonna have to find some balance within. You got a flower with two swords around it, kind of balanced around it like a yin yang. You have to come to a stalemate. You have to surrender. I'm gonna say surrender to the chaos. What's going on? Surrender to what's blocking you, as the other three cards had gone through the blockage. Surrender to it, and look for, not only surrender to it, but find conformity, not in the sense of conforming to the things that you're fighting against, but conforming to a sense of convention, and I guess with stability. So probably that can mean a lot of things. At least for me, I feel like it would mean scheduling and being on time and that kind of conformity. And bring balance from the opposing parts. I think we're at a shift since the full moon that just recently came up. This is just all my speculation, though, but a complete shift of energy, and I felt it myself. I'm not gonna lie. I keep these things quiet to myself because people go, "You're a weirdo. You're one of them astrology peeps." Yeah, maybe. But there's a shift of energy. We had all one way and all the other way, and now it's like as much as I hate to say this, at some point you have to bring it together. And so I think when we can get rid of those opposing parts and stop conflict of me versus you, even though there's a lot of reasons to have that, but you're not going to find peace without changing things, and you're not going to have financial opportunities without giving in a little bit. I don't know. There's a lot of things I threw out here. But for me, at least, I saw it as something that I'm just need to keep my eyes open. And so with 1111, when I started this draw, like, that's all making sense. It's making a lot of sense for me. And if it related to you somehow, in some way, for any reason, which it might, because maybe it's not about me. Maybe it was, and if you resonate with it, that's probably because it collectively is about you as well. Have I ever told you guys about the collective consciousness theory? It's basically a theory of, while we might all be individuals, we're the same person, same energy, but we're all experiencing different things. So think of it like a computer that computes. It computes information, but it wants to compute all the information. So what do? You divide it up into tasks. And as a consciousness, that's what we did. We might be this one energy, but we're going to divide into different tasks and become different people and try out all the possibilities of existence. And I love that theory because it's like, that's why when you look at people and get to know people, you realize a lot of people are just reflections of ourselves in a lot of ways. And the reason that is because of that theory, partially. And we're just not aware that we're all the same mind. We're just living out our different experiences. So when you're jealous of somebody, and this is why I'm saying this, when you're jealous of somebody, you're only competing with yourself. The jealousy you have, you're competing with yourself. Because what that person has shown you is just a reflection of the thing about yourself that you're jealous of. So maybe they have good looks. Maybe you know somebody and they're beautiful and you're like, God, I'm so jealous they're beautiful. Hello, wake up. You're jealous of the reflection of yourself that they show you about you. And that's what they see about you. And you see it through them. But you think it's them. And it's not. It's you. So when you get jealous that someone's prettier than you, you're jealous because you're pretty. Hands down. When someone says you're beautiful, if I get a compliment, I say this all the time. I'll say, thank you for recognizing thank you for seeing the part of you that you reflect from me. It's something similar to that. And I say that because it's like, when you call somebody beautiful, like, yeah, sure, you're objectively calling them beautiful in a very tangible, concrete reality, but what you're really saying is it's about you. You're reflecting what you see from their mirror to you. So you're really talking about yourself. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, or you think it's nonsense, then that's fine. But for those who do know, wonderful. So next time you call somebody beautiful, just remember, it's you. There's so much deeper I can go down this rabbit hole, but not going to because I'm not there yet. And my brain sort of cracks when I get to areas that I'm not familiar with. Hi, what are you? This one stood out to me. Let's end with this one. We drew the sun. I like that. It is part of the, I want to say it's part of the Arcana. Daylight, peace, contentment, devotion, works, rewards, accomplishment, joy, pleasure, love, achievement, success, engagement, team efforts, bringing good results, co-creation, union of male and female, fertilization. Wow, do I love that card. Yeah. So that's the final message of this reading. And I could feel that. It seemed necessary to go through that journey of past, present, future. Future right here. We went three cards. All right. I didn't plan this. This is just the cards. 3 to 2 cards in the second reading of present and to 1 future. Like, I'm just saying there's forces out there. 100%. I didn't plan that. That you could be skeptical. You can be skeptical. But that's a great little reading that happened there. So no. So maybe you found that useful. Maybe you found that helpful. Maybe you're not here. Maybe you're watching at a different time and day. And yeah. So for everybody that stuck around, thank you so much. I think I'm going to end on that note. I'm not necessarily going to raid out because there's no one to raid out to. And not enough people to raid out with. Seems like mornings are rough. It seems like mornings are a little rough. Oh, did I change my mouse speed? That's weird. There we go. Trying to get my thing back. Oh, but now it's small again. Now it's like normal. It was going super fast a second ago. I don't know how to get it to stick to a color. I wish I would have kept the anyways, sorry. I wish I would have kept the instructions as controller or mouse. But it was moving pretty fast a second ago. Because I upped the speed on it, which is nice because then you can game really well with it. Point being, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, morning, rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much for listening, for participating, for subscribing, for continuing to come back day after day, anytime I stream. I want to get into a more active stream schedule, and I'll get there. It's just going to take some time. There's a lot of rough stuff this year, and we're slowly overcoming it. Have a beautiful day. You have a beautiful day, beautifully human. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. And there's the Discord. We can talk in Discord. We can play. We can game. In fact, I don't have to go to work till 3. So if you want to play some Fortnite, hit me up. You know where to find me. I may do a little gaming. I don't know. Maybe I'll stay streaming and gaming, but maybe not. Maybe I'll just rest. Um, yeah. Have a beautiful day. See you guys until next time.